Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and their Golden State rivals to the north, the Oakland A's. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. His career numbers against Manaea, he's 2 for 3. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Into the corner and slicing foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Another one sent foul. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
Now a swing going, look out, over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Cozart is there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense.
And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Maldonado corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Lowry is retired, 2 down now.
Right fielder.
Here's Matt Joyce now. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 2 out, nobody on. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Upton. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Ready now for L.A., Zach Kozar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here's Chris Young. And she'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a swing and a miss by Young, as he's prone to do, and he falls behind here 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Davis has a play, and that ends the inning. Now the A's designated hitter, Reggie Jackson, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Reggie Jackson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard back up the middle. That's a hit, their first of the new season. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Reggie Jackson has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. Jackson stands at second with no outs. And the runner's breaking for third. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. A little roller toward the hole. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first, not in time, as the run is across to score.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat.
And hold on there. That's not gonna get him in there with the stolen base. Now the 1-0. Runner's on his way to third. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base. So coming to the plate, Dustin Fowler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
First pitch coming, here it is. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit in.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Welcome back to Oakland as we're set for the start of the third from the Coliseum here on MLB Network. Here's Jeffrey Marte now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And he takes strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting 8, right fielder.
4-1. Angel still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And that one is gone.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this? Your first at-bat of the year. Kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at-bat, home run. Not a bad way to start.
And that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Popped him up. Olsen in foul ground, and the inning is over. But the Angels are able to tie things up thanks to this solo home run. We played 2.5, all even at 1 apiece. Standing in, Bruce Maxwell as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch on its way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And a hot start to the inning here for the A's with a leadoff triple.
You'll see right there that this is a shot to right center, and the fielder can't cut it off. He was turning those legs on the base paths, making it to third with a triple.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun giving chase. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game. Here's Jed Lowry now. Bases empty and one away following the sac fly. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Up next for Oakland.
Striding in once again, Matt Joyce. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Lowry takes his lead at third with one away. He pulls this one into right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with two men out. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the A's open it up 4-1 now.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the inning will continue. And he will not have time to recover it short. That's an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And they'll nail him at second on a... Digging in for his second at-bat, Ian Kinsler comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. It's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
And Kinsler swings and misses here as he's gone on strikes for out number 1. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will are gone in order. They trail it 4-1. And next up will be Franklin Barreto, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the background. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in to try it again, Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On the ground for Kinsler. This could be 2. Cozart for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The catcher, number 13.
Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Back up the middle. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jed Lowry.
2 away now in the Oakland 4th, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, you have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Shot toward right center, and he will get there to make the running. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Here's Chris Young. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Popped him up. Joyce coming on. In there, a base hit. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Jeffrey Marquette. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
This is going to be an interesting.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Cole Calhoun, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
The 0-2 delivery. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels do get a run in the inning on this RBI. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Reggie Jackson.
Going back to that last AB, that was the Express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around for.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone!
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. 8 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Popped up. Skaggs has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Franklin Barreto. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Trout to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Around second, he's on his way to third, and he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has the play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Trout looks up, and oh my goodness, that banged off the center field sweets, and good for him. Dustin Fowler has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least 1.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit. And it keeps the inning alive for Chris Davis up next.
Well, with that base hit right there, D-Row, he's 1 double. He's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. He gets 1 more AB. All he needs is a double.
Yeah, and I got to be honest with you. If I'm hitting right here.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. I'm set with the 0-1. Hit hard to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Lowry.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Davis stands at second with 2 gone. Runner goes for third. Pitch outside. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
The 1-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Trout has a read on it, and that's the third out. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 5 in now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Popped him up. Chapman waits on it. 1 down.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat, and it's fouled away. And there's a swing and a miss as Kinsler's down quickly now, 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Ian Kinsler is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. Mike Trout stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Line towards center field. And Trout has himself a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roy. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Angels strand 1. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Ready for another shot now. Matt Joyce. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Right fielder, Matt
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 away.
up next for Oakland.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Reggie Jackson, already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Trout. On the warning track, he makes the catch. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Showtrack demonstrates why as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second. And the runner back. Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. Popped up. Simmons moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. 7th inning coming up. The A's lead this one 12-2. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are.
Leading off for the Angels.
First pitch on its way.
Kozar.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter.
Here's Chris Young. Tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act. On its way is pitch number 75. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Chris Young is the 2nd out in the 7th inning. Joyce is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the set. Striding in once again, Matt Chapman. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Chris Davis now. Singled homer run in his last time up. From the stretch. Line drive to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Throw into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that'll get down out there. And the runner from second is in to score.
Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on show track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close.
There goes the runner. In there. Now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Lowry leads off second with one gone in the inning. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Reggie Jackson will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game. As we flash you back here to his second home run. This is back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Trout has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-2 pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the home standing 9 have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. Martin Maldonado is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Dribbled to the right side, but it gets foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3, and they remain. Digging in to try it again, Matt Olson. He singled his last time up.
First baseman, Olson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Kinsler, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 1, Franklin Barreto.
Digging in and looking for more, Franklin Barreto. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Chopped weakly to the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder, number 11, Dustin.
Next up for the A's, Dustin Fowler. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Strike taken, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Trout at the track, the wall, and it's gone. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-World? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making...
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
In there, strike 1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's Justin Upton now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
And that's going to be your final out here, and the A's move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. 17-2 the final tally today. The Oakland A's led this game from the